Okay, hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is my panel. My name is Rocco Botte, and I am the creator of the internet web series, sit down please, internet web series that is known throughout the internet as History of Voltage Vengers. Thank you. Something that I like to do is, this is just something I do on the side, aside from my regular YouTube workload, is I run a series. A lot of you guys know Voltage Vengers was a very popular 90s action series on television. It was kind of loosely based on or a spin-off of Power Rangers, which, as everybody here knows, what was Power Rangers? That was basically a rip-off of Super Sentai, which is Chinese, or Japanese. So I'm just trying to bring a sense of history. Voltage Vengers ran for many, many seasons. I tried to convey some of that history through my documentary series and just give a little bit of information and just little tidbits that maybe you didn't know when you were watching Voltage Vengers, such as when Longsock got into an argument with Lord Oink. What was his angle, and what was he really thinking? Was he really upset that he blew up the orphanage, or was there like an ulterior motive, or what, you know? So I like to dig into that stuff, and I really don't think that's funny, so shame on you. So I just wanted to hopefully show a new episode today. It takes me a long time to get these episodes made, very lengthy process, and so before I get to this new episode, I just have to take care of, unfortunately, a lot of little bits of housekeeping, which is, a comment that I get a lot is, why isn't there a new episode? Where is the new episode? How long are you going to be working on this new episode? And I'm going crazy getting all these emails. I have to call Gmail and ask for more space. Which is, it's just a joke, because Gmail gives you plenty, but they just onslaught every single day. When's the new episode? And I'm just trying to let everybody know that the fact of the matter is it's not my full-time job. I have to find the time to edit and write and produce and upload all of these episodes. And the fact of the matter is I have to be at home almost a full day to get these done. So when I'm going to events, like this one, you're at an event, you're at Morphicon right now. Look where you're at, you're not in your bedroom. I obviously can't work on the show. Do you see editing equipment up here? No, I'm not editing it right now. And the problem is, and what I think we just need to acknowledge before I do anything up here is, it was you guys that got me this panel at Morphicon. They got a lot of requests, where's Rocco's panel? I want to see the new episode of Voltage Vengers. Get him down here. So, but here's the problem is that you guys requested me here, and now that I'm here, I can't be at home working on the new episodes. So, obviously, the answer to where is the new episode? It's at home, and I'm here, so how can I really show you that? So by, kind of just association, it's not really my fault that new episodes aren't done. That's basically on your shoulders, and it's kind of everybody here's fault. And I think that if you had thought about it maybe a little bit before you invited me, maybe you wouldn't have. So I'm saying if next time you want to see new episodes, don't invite me. I am here. I wanted to have episodes 3 through 6 done, but unfortunately I only have episode 2. But again, before I show it, I just want to make sure that everyone has acknowledged why there are more episodes done. It's basically your fault. You are the ones that asked me to be here. And it really annoys me when people want me to be somewhere, and I just can't stand that. So anyway, I just need a verbal, kind of just acknowledgement. Everyone knows it's kind of on their shoulders. It's their fault. Everyone just say yes. Okay, because I don't want to see. Here's the thing: is when this panel's over, I know I'm gonna hop on my computer. And I'm gonna see a lot of emails that are just how come there isn't more episodes done? Maybe. Do you think it's 6:30 p.m. now, do you think by 9:30 there'll be another episode out? Guys, I can't do it, that's a breakneck speed. This isn't Lightspeed Rescue. So anyway, I just want to get that out of the way, and but regardless of anything else, obviously I'm talking about a lot of the technical side here. Obviously, some people might be turned off by that aspect, or they don't know what this is. All I can say is just wait for the end of this panel today, because I have a real special treat for everybody here. So I really encourage you. I saw some people walking out earlier, and I'm going to find out who they were, and probably have them ejected, because that's rude, and I don't tolerate disrespect. It's a place of peace. It's not a joke. And but I encourage everybody who's still here, stay here, because you're really in for a hell of a ride. We're going to have a lot of treats at the end of this. You're not going to believe it. All these people at the masquerade are going to feel like shit tomorrow because sorry. Sorry, I was supposed to do that. Edit that out. Oh, is this later? You'll later. Sorry, I don't know how he's doing stuff. Anyway, so yeah, without further ado, I just wanted to get to the new episode, History of Voltage Vengers, episode 2. This covers, as you know, with Voltage Vengers, after a while, the show got a little stagnant, so they started doing new incarnations. And this is from the second incarnation, when the original Voltage Vengers ran a little long. For a little while, they did Alien Vengers, and that was just a little mini-series to bridge to what became Voltage Vengers Blue Ball Beyond, was the second season. And I did a little, just a recap of that whole series. And I really think that I like to think that I hit every note possible. And I try not to run into too many copyright issues, but as you know, it's hard to, internet, wild, wild west, as they said. It's a little joke. But anyway, so we're going to show the second episode, but I gotta hit this note one more time, you guys. Like, it takes a long time to edit these. For me to just turn them out is unfortunately impossible. It's not really something I can do. So, when you watch this episode, we're gonna watch it in a minute, but when you're watching it, I can't have, the constant, peanut gallery kind of comments, this is really good, this is so exciting, where's the next episode, where's episode 3? I can't have that, continual, just onslaught of questions, because you've got to understand, it takes time. For me to edit this is, it's almost like having a second job. If you think about it, because I don't think let me just detail kind of the process for a second. I sit in front of the show, I watch the show, and not just some, the whole thing, and I'll talk over it. So, as you can see, it's like a little bit tricky to kind of make that work. And so, what I'm trying to say is just be patient with me, and it's going to work out. There will be more episodes, but I unfortunately just can't do it that fast. So we're going to watch the second one right now, and I hope that it turns out good. Again, the first one came out about 3 years ago. It took that long to get episode 2 out. So as you can see, it's not like I can do this overnight. I can't just wake up and Christmas morning, there's a new History of Voltage Vengers under the Christmas tree. I wish. Sorry. I forgot. Okay, I remember. Anyway, so we're going to watch the second episode now, but one more time, I just got to stress, I don't know how long it's going to take for the third one. So please bear with me. I'm really trying my best. I'm going as fast as I can, but this isn't it's not Lightspeed. What was that? I say that?
Yeah, that's right.
Turbo. This isn't Turbo. The Power Rangers Turbo, not the snail. Okay. So anyway, we're going to show the second episode right now, and we're going to play that for you guys. Again, I just want to emphasize these do take time, so if you notice any mistakes or anything like that, it's probably because at this point, I've edited them over the course of 3 years. So I don't even remember, what was the first scene? I edited that 2 years ago. I don't even remember. My sister had a baby since then. I don't even, when I started, she didn't have a baby. So kind of give you a sense of time and how long it's been. So these are just things I want you to think about when you watch this episode. Just keep in your mind, it might take a while for the next episode. Please don't ask me when the next one's coming. It's coming, okay? So calm down and just, I just don't, it's like a dagger, it's like death by 1,000 paper cuts. Every time someone says, I want to see a new episode from you, I'm like, leave me alone, please. Just let me do my thing. And I'm tired of all these comments. I want to see more from you. I get it, okay? You'll get it. All right, fine. So anyway, we're going to watch the second episode, but again, I just want to remind everybody that I didn't really see it. Let me see, that's funny. Time is valuable. So anyway, we're going to try to rig that up right now. Bear with us for just a second. I'm really sorry. We want to try to get this hooked up. Okay, what we're going to do here is, I don't really trust projectors. So, because, you could be, like, the color spectrum could be off, or just not the way I intended the episode to look. So, this is what I edited on. I have a MacBook here. It's to reference quality. Everything is calibrated to the way that I want it. So, rather than leave it up to their faulty equipment here, I'm just going to play it on my MacBook. And if everyone could kind of just huddle around, that'd be really helpful. That way you can see, it's kind of like the way it was intended. Okay, just kind of step out. All right, thank you. I'll make this as loud as I can.
Welcome to the History of Voltage Vengers, my documentary series on this beloved kids show from the 90s that adult men still love to this day. This episode covers the latest incarnation of the series, Voltage Vengers Blue Ball Beyond. Yes, I am aware of Voltage Vengers Yonder We March coming in 2016. But before I begin today, I apparently need to address a few items. Some of you are just not getting the picture here, and I need to make my message clear as crystal. I am still receiving countless emails asking when the next History of Voltage Vengers episodes are coming out. And obviously, this is a crisis. I cannot respond to every email individually, so let me inform you all right here. Voltage Vengers is on no set schedule. I have a laundry list of items and obligations I have to take care of in my normal day-to-day life, all of which are of a higher priority than completing this web series. My first and foremost obligation is my panel at Our Morphicon. It should be plain to see for anyone of my non-blind viewers that setting up and planning a panel takes time. It's not something you can just throw together and improvise in a night. We're talking months of planning, and that doesn't even include travel time and making up for lost work during the trip. Let me remind everyone watching, it was you that asked me to come to Power Morphicon. It was you that begged the convention to give me a panel there. If anything regarding the history of Voltage Vengers is late in coming, it's essentially your fault. If you like me and wanted me to finish my series, you shouldn't have invited me. Now, we can begin the video. But first, one more topic that needs clarification is my recent Kickstarter project. Yes, Voltage Vengers, the adult fan film of the dark, is still on track. Yes, I'm aware it was fully funded 2 years ago. No, I do not have any updates on it. Nothing you paid for requires me to keep you updated. It'll be done when it's done. Some of you still fail to realize that making a fan film requires buying costumes, hiring actors, testing makeup, setting up lights, holding auditions, furnishing dressing rooms, calibrating audio, getting locations, buying insurance, hiring policemen, talking to lawyers, modifying vehicles, painting facades, purchasing seating, selecting hairstyles, visiting payroll, setting up catering, talking to Herman, buying new lenses, touching a landscape, gripping a boom pole, winding a tape rack, scrubbing a monitor, settling pan gold, shopping on Amazon, fighting a head cold, watching the sunrise, listening to whispers, growing a hair moth, bartering Gumroad, outrunning Shagohod, light beam my Sisyphes, sweeping the soundstage, and paying a producer. It's not done overnight. Now that that's out of the way, we can begin the episode. But before we start, might I ask each of you running ad block to kindly whitelist me now. I cannot stress enough that the history of Voltage Vengers cannot continue without funding, and I cannot continue talking over someone else's TV show unless I am compensated for it. So without further ado, let's finally dig in to the history of Voltage Vengers, Blue Ball Beyond. Who could forget the classic confrontation between Long Sock and Lord Oink?
The show got flagged when I uploaded it, and they have this new system where they just mute it if anything's copywritten. So just bear with it, it'll come back. It's gonna come back. Any second. So it was a snake attack when he got bit. That's what it.
Yeah.
They explain it. It's muted.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching the history of Voltage Vengers. Do not ask me when new episodes are going up. I will not respond.
That's it. Okay. All right. So that was episode 2. Again, there's some bumps on the road. With any big project, you're like I said when we uploaded that, they did install a new copyright system. I don't like it, nobody likes it, but that's the rules, But anyway, so that's the episode. Again, I can't have anybody asking when the next one is, because that on its own took over 3 years. So I don't really have I don't even know who's to say. When Voltage Vengers Yonder We March comes out in 2016, I hope I have a review out within a year of that. She just left. I just showed that she didn't even say thank you. Wow. Okay, anyway, sorry about I don't mean to be negative. I already said no negativity, but that really fuck. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut that out. Later when you do it. Okay. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed the episode. Again, it's labor of love. I just try to put as much as I can into it, just try to be as descriptive, as informational, and just kind of interesting as I can. And so I really hope you dig that. It takes a lot of research. Again, it's not done overnight. So I gotta just say, thank you to the viewers, and also I really hope that you just kind of take something with you, try to be as educational and just as interesting as you can going forward. Maybe you were inspired by me. So anyway, thank you everybody, and I did promise a bonus treat at the end for everybody, so I'm going to do that now. Again, some people are new to my show, and some people have never heard of it, some may never see it again, but I know that we're all here because we like those action shows, we like Voltage Vengers, but also Power Rangers. So I put together a little stand-up act about Power Rangers, and it's called Power Rangers Stand Up, and it's just I think some fun stuff that I think everybody can enjoy, whether they've heard of me or not. So here we go. Okay. Why did Zordon get so bored? Why? Because there was nothing on the tube that night. I'm not really super familiar with Power Rangers. I just wanted to come to the convention. They wanted me here. I know Voltage Vengers, but I don't really know this show, so you just kind of have to bear with me. I did my best. What happened when the Black Ranger was hanging out with his friend Don, but he couldn't get him to go to church, so what did he do? He brought Mastodon. Is that his power? Hey, camera, please, on me. I don't know if put right here if that was his power, or put like an image of him, because I'm not really clear what the punchline was. Are you gonna edit this, or? Okay, thanks for nothing. And then, what was the burrito, what burrito did they eat after the command center blew up? Carne asada burrito. And what my notes tell me is that after Divatox destroyed the command center, Justin the Blue Turbo Ranger went to the Power Rangers universe version of NASA, which was called Nasada, and he brought it up to them, and apparently Zordon had a master plan in which they got into a shuttle and it launched them to the Astro Mega ship, which was essentially what started Power Rangers in space. Thanks.